When you think of villains in Korean movies, which character comes to mind? Have you ever been so frustrated that you visited an actor's social media page to criticize their role? Below are some Korean actors who are disliked for their roles. Let's join KDRAMA to see if any of them match the name you're thinking of. Shin Ye-eun played the villainous Park Yeon-jin during high school in The Glory. Shin Ye-eun possesses both stunning looks and acting talent, yet her career hasn't seen as much success as one might expect. It wasn't until The Glory gained widespread attention on social media platforms in South Korea that people started to take notice of the JYP actress. However, playing the role of antagonist Park Yeon-jin during high school in the drama, Shin Ye-eun's performance left a stronger impression of dislike among audiences rather than empathy. Shin Ye-eun has always attracted attention with her angelic face reminiscent of a youthful goddess. However, in The Glory, she made audiences shudder with her cold and somewhat dark gaze and her sly smile that always seemed to be present on her lips. In particular, every time Shin Ye-eun stared intently and then smiled at Moon Dong-eun, or when she would wield an ironing board or hairdryer on Dong-eun's body, or demand payment for her and her friends' lavish parties, many viewers couldn't help but recoil. They felt as though they themselves were the victims of her bullying, frightened, disgusted, and completely powerless. Shin Ye-eun successfully portrayed the villainous Yeon-jin when she was young, to the point that audiences hated her in real life. On the show My Little Old Boy, Shin Ye-eun talked about The Glory and her role as Park Yeon-jin in high school. She said, "Actually, after The Glory aired, I didn't receive the love I expected. On the contrary, I received negative messages and even lost a lot of followers on SNS." Shin Ye-eun did not share specifically about the violent messages she received, but one can somewhat see the extreme views of the audience towards her in The Glory through the posts on her Instagram. After Shin Ye-eun posted a photo of herself in high school uniform in character as Yeon-jin, there were many critical comments such as, "Why did you bother Moon Dong? Shin Ye-eun is crazy, scary. Who is Yeonji anyway? Really looks like someone who likes to bully others." Even such comments received many likes from others, although there were also fans who defended her, saying that it's just a character, just a movie, and Shin Ye-eun shouldn't be cursed at. But when they saw these comments, Shin Ye-eun certainly couldn't pretend like nothing happened and still could remain calm and smile like when responding to interviews. Being subjected to cyberbullying as a young actress and idol like Shin Ye-eun is truly not easy. Lim Ji-yeon played the role of the adult Yeon-jin, the villainous character in The Glory. Just like Shin Ye-eun, who played the young Park Yeon-jin, Lim Ji-yeon, who portrayed the grown-up Yeon-jin in The Glory, also received a lot of hate outside of the drama. Park Yeon-jin as an adult has become a prestigious weather MC. However, her personality remains just as despicable. When she meets Moon Dong-eun, a friend whom she bullied to the point of causing psychological trauma, Park Yeon-jin shows no remorse or guilt for her past actions. In fact, she plans to harm Dong-eun's life once again. This attitude of the villain in The Glory has angered, upset, and caused the audience to hate Park Yeon-jin and the actress who plays her, Lim Ji-yeon. In a recent interview, actress Lim Ji-yeon shared that she has become more well-known, but contrary to her expectations of being liked, she has received cyberbullying due to her role in The Glory. There have been comments such as, "She's scary. Usually actors who play such villainous roles are not much different in real life. Her demeanor, facial expressions, and posture all scream villain. Is this acting or is this really who she is?" The audience's doubt about her character has left Lim Ji-yeon at a loss for words, as she cannot reconcile with her viewers despite wanting to. In addition, Lim Ji-yeon also said, "I see many comments on the internet like, was she a bully?" Even many friends from secondary school and high school, after watching The Glory, also had doubts and called Lim Ji-yeon to ask, "Am I really a bully?" Lim Ji-yeon asserted that before taking on this role, the production team had investigated her background and found nothing noteworthy. So how could she portray this character? To play this character, she had to maintain the character's mood all day. Especially after filming the scene in prison, she felt difficult with the world, was constantly irritable, sensitive, and mean. But Lim Ji-yeon affirmed that she is not a bully in real life, joking that next time she must take on a really kind role for people to see. Joo Jung-hyuk played the role of Kwon Min-woo in the drama Stranger Lawyer. As a handsome and talented actor, Joo Jung-hyuk is still hated by many viewers in real life because of his overly arrogant nature. A few months ago, Joo Jung-hyuk played the role of Kwon Min-woo, an antagonist in the popular drama The Eccentric Female Lawyer. This drama revolves around Woo Young-woo, a lawyer with autism spectrum disorder. Instead of sympathizing and supporting each other in their work, Kwon Min-woo always competes with Woo Young-woo because she has exceptional memory, creative thinking, and was helped by many colleagues. Many times, Kwon Min-woo tries to make things difficult and pressure Woo Young-woo because he knows that her social skills are not good, using condescending words to criticize her, not informing her about a case that they both worked on, hiding documents for himself, or secretly fabricating evidence that Young-woo helped the opposing lawyer. These tricks have made viewers angry and dislike Kwon Min-woo. The hashtag KwonMangKwe has even been pushed up high on Twitter in Korea, showing the viewers strong resentment. Even Olympic archer An San has demanded to take her bow and arrow to find Kwon Min-woo in anger for Young-woo. Not only confined to his role in movies, Joo Jung-hyuk, who played Kwon Min-woo, was also hated in real life. In an interview with Harper's Bazaar, Joo Jung-hyuk revealed, "Even my family scolds me. Every day my father checks my Instagram and says, 'You lost another 1,000 followers today. Don't be mean.'" Just a few days ago, his father eagerly took a screenshot and congratulating him on reaching 200K followers. It's truly ironic that sometimes being too convincing in a role can be painful. Hopefully, Joo Jung-hyuk will be able to regain his following soon. Jo Soo-hyang played the role of the villain Kang So-young in School 2015. Before audiences went crazy over the current drama series The Glory, they were also eagerly anticipating each episode of School 2015 because of the villainous character Kang So-young played by Jo Soo-hyang. So-young bullied and oppressed Lee Eun-bi to the point where she had to jump off a bridge in a suicide attempt. Later on, when they met again, So-young continued to probe and bully Eun-bi with the identity of her twin sister Eun-byul. So-young even falsely accused Eun-bi of being a bully, which made audiences outraged. At the time of its release in 2015, when there were not many school dramas that dared to depict such extreme forms of bullying, many viewers were shocked and exclaimed that they had never seen anyone so cunning and cruel. So-young became the most hated villain on Korea screens at that time. While Kang So-young was despised, the actress Jo Soo-hyang also faced criticism. On the online forum Soompi, many viewers left comments such as, "Kang So-young is like a demon. Why does she keep sticking to Eun-bi? I hate her. I hate Jo Soo-hyang too. Is it because the actress acted too well, or is she really that terrible? I really want to punch her in the face." Receiving such malicious comments, Jo Soo-hyang couldn't help but feel suffocated. When answering Showbiz Korea viewers' interview, she shared, "It seems that the drama School 2015 has ended for a while. As an actress, I try to do my best in everything, but I cannot avoid feeling lonely when facing everyone. I feel sad when I think about how much the viewers hate me." Kim So-yeon played the role of the villainous Chon So-jin in Penthouse. Playing the role of villain Chon So-jin in the hit drama Penthouse, Kim So-yeon has gained a massive fan base, marking a turning point in her acting career while also attracting a staggering amount of anti-fans. In particular, many people even call her the most evil villainess in Korean television. Chon So-jin embodies all the characteristics of a typical villainous female supporting character. She is both ruthless and intelligent, privileged but also selfish, and willing to do anything to get what she wants. In her youth, Chon So-jin stole the love and singing career of her classmate Yoon-hee. As an adult, despite being the chairwoman of a prestigious art school and having a doctor husband, she is still unsatisfied with her life. She is willing to cheat on her husband and callously lets her own father die in the rain to secure her inheritance. Chon So-jin's greed and cruelty are so extreme that viewers can't help but exclaim, "How can such an evil person still look so glamorous?" Not only did the audience feel outraged by Chon So-jin's actions, but even Kim So-yeon herself felt disgusted with her own character. "I hated Chon So-jin terribly. Although I was acting and reminding myself not to hate her, I couldn't forgive her. I couldn't help but wonder why she had to be so cruel." This is Kim So-yeon's sharing after the show ended. During the run of Penthouse, Kim So-yeon received a lot of mixed reactions because of her outstanding acting. Some praised her performance, while others raised doubts about whether a righteous person could portray such evil eyes and inner thoughts. Some even resorted to body-shaming Kim So-yeon for her high cheekbones and angular face, saying that they couldn't imagine her being kind or gentle because of her appearance. Others mocked her, calling her the Korean version of the Joker. Even now, long after the end of Penthouse, whenever Kim So-yeon is mentioned, people still refer to her as the most frightening villain in Korean dramas. Although being hated by the audience from the film to real life is considered a successful performance of villainous actors, surely no one wants that to happen. Hopefully people will have a more open-minded view, clearly distinguishing between on-screen and real-life characters, to prevent actors from being stressed, hurt, and afraid to accept negative roles on the screen. Don't forget to follow Bbali Drama for more interesting videos.